So, both of the decks today being decks that people submitted in the Discord. Now, when somebody submits a deck, I always play it first the way they submit it. Just kind of like, what'd you think? What'd you do? Try to figure out why somebody made the choices that they made. Sometimes I can figure it out, and sometimes I can't. And sometimes it's like, this is a really cool idea. This is really neat. I'm going to take that. I'm going to put kind of my twist on it, because here's the thing about Pokemon as opposed to a lot of other card games, in my opinion, is that how you play the deck matters a lot, right? What you as a player prioritize, which Pokemon you care about getting out first, kind of what you're used to playing against, what you build your deck to deal with. These all affect these kind of like unconscious decisions that you make. And that makes it kind of difficult to play with somebody else's deck without doing a bunch of reps, right? You need to, if you want to try it out, you got to sit there, and you got to play it, and you got to play it, you got to play, until you like know that deck. And that's perfectly fine. That's a good way to do it. That's not really my way to do it, though. What I like to do is I like to see, get the concept, get what somebody was trying to go for, take that, and then be like, okay, so to make it as consistent as I want, and to do the things that I care about, like in a card game and in a Pokemon battle, how would I change it? And so that's kind of what happened. So this first deck is a Toedscruel one. This was submitted by, I believe, Two Step. Matt Two-Step, if you're out there, thanks for the deck. It was a lot of fun, and I really, really liked the idea of using Cherrim, Eldegoss, and Toedscruel. Now, these cards together make a really cool, we'll get you that coin in just a second, Tatas. These cards together make a really cool combo, and the combo is, Eldegoss says, once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Reveal them so you don't cheat and take something else, and put them into your hand. Cherrim says, as often as you like, you may attach a grass energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box. So in order to make that kind of better, we only have one Pokemon that has a rule box, and it happens to really care about all of our bench having energy. So we basically need to remember to power up the Toedscruels, or Toadschools, that's right. Sorry, power up the Toadschools before we evolve them, if we're going to be using Cherrim to do that. Now, the best part about this card is that it only takes 2 energy, so even if we don't, got it. Even if we don't, like, get to powered up with Cherrim, it only takes 2 energy, right? Like, by the time this thing evolves, if that's all you've been doing, you have the energy on it. We're also, because our bench is going to be filled with a lot of little squishies, we're playing with the Manaphy. Manaphy is really, really good at protecting your bench. I don't like this card in decks that don't need it. It feels like it gets slotted in sometimes, or it's just like extra protection. It's fine to do it that way. I just don't like having that, like, that's a slot, right? That's a Pokemon card that could be something else. We're also playing with Cleffa, because with this deck, I wanted to try using Path to the Peak. Path to the Peak is a really, really, really powerful stadium card. This card bricks most of the really powerful stuff that you're seeing people do right now, and it just stops it. Like, it just lets, you have to interact with this, or you don't get to have your shenanigans and do your fun stuff. The only thing of ours that this stops is Toedscruel. Toedscruel's ability, Protective Mycelium, it's good, it's not necessary, right? This card does not need this ability to do good. This card can do 280 damage on its own. Well, not on its own. On its own, if you have a bench filled with stuff, right? With each of them having 1 energy card attached. That's independent of this. If they manage to mess with our stadium, then we get to have this back. I am so sorry about the dog. Y'all couldn't hear that. I told him that I love him, and I definitely didn't say I was going to skin him. Anyways, if they take care of our stadium and then pull this out... 1 second. There's nobody there. To the surprise of nobody, there's nobody there. Anyways, if they take care of the stadium and then we suddenly get this, I doubt it's going to come into play. This really seldom comes into play, and even if it does, the Pokemon has to have an energy, and then you get to prevent the effects of attack. So maybe if that bites us in the butt, somebody pointed out, and I will be like, oh no, my butt has been bitten, and then I'll feel bad, but we're still probably going to use it, because Path to the Peak is really, 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 really good. Around that, we're going to play a couple Jacqs. I like Klara in decks with small, squishy Pokemon that you need, because if they get knocked out, Klara pulls them right back. She's also really good at getting energy. We're not going to be discarding too much energy, but that's how it goes. So let's put on some music and get started here. What haven't we listened to in a hot second? Well, we've listened to most of these pretty regularly. We've been streaming a lot lately. So we're gonna just do some casts here. That one on. Alright, let's get started. Sorry again about the dog barking and messing up the deck tech at the beginning and all that. He's a little butt, but he's very cute and he gets away with a lot. Oh, wait, no! Oh, the coin! The coin! The coin. Coin. I failed you, Tatas. I failed you. I'm gonna drink my soda and feel like a failure. We don't really want to go first in this deck. It's fine if we do, because we have 3 VIP passes in the deck organically, but what we really want, ironically, or ideally, I should say, is we want to have a VIP pass in our starting hand and an Arven to play another one. Because we need to fill our bench up, y'all. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, this is the Numeridon. Okay, this one's not that scary. Yay! Ooh, nice gold level ball, fam. Nice. Nice. What, up to 90? Okay, okay. Hey, it's the other Maridon. Oh, it's a Palmot deck. Okay, that's what they're doing. Another Palm me, I'm assuming, here? That's fair. That's fair, buddy. Oh, it's not. It's a Raikou. Okay. The Smorgasbord of Electric type. That's bold, assuming we're not going to shuffle away whatever they grab, considering they can't evolve this. Well, I have a lot of shinies. I gotta say, the gold Flaffy is actually one of my least favorite of all the gold Pokemon. It's just so not as good as other Flaffies. Now, I didn't realize this thing has no retreat cost. That makes it a lot better. Maybe a bit better. This little Gossifleur is just sitting here watching all this. Just being cute. Blah. I know I say this most streams, but y'all, it is hot in Texas. I spent most of the afternoon outside changing a tire, and it is toasty. Did they do all that for an electric generator and then whiff? Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. Okay, so we don't really care about our Toedscruel. It's gonna be a hot minute till that one's ready. Let's see if we can hit an Arven. We can. Okay, excelente. Okay, so we're gonna grab our VIP pass. Now, one weakness that this deck has right now is that we don't have any tools in there as well, so Arvens are always kind of a 50% sort of thing. So if we could do more than that, that'd probably be pretty solid. And let's grab... Let's do Toedscool here. We could try and get a Cherubi, but I guess we probably should. Let's try to grab a Cherubi here. Right, because, yeah. We don't want to evolve anything yet. We're going to put this energy here. Escape rope here. You pick first, opponent. Now, it's a shame we didn't go first. Maybe that is a reason we might want to be going first here. Find a way to put a fourth VIP pass in the deck, go down to 3 Arvens, because if we're going first, we don't really need all the Arvens. And then we're going to draw 5 cards. Thanks, Cleffa. Love it. Ooh, those were some good draws. Now this Jacq is not necessary anymore, because we just drew all the Pokemon we wanted. So that's exciting. They get Dynamotor, but that's it in terms of... I guess they could... Oh, no! I liked those cards, you jerk! Those were my favorites. Okay, we got another Jacq. We got an Ultra Ball. It's fine. I liked what I had, though, opponent, you jerk. As anticipated, they are a Pawmot deck. Toedscruel cannot one-shot Pawmot. And Pawmot can't one-shot Toedscruel. Okay, so we need to get our Manaphy out here stat, because this thing will destroy it if we're not careful. They only have one energy in the bin, but if they have even one in their hand, we are in trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Okay, that's a good draw. So we're going to Jacq here. Definitely getting a Toedscruel. Now, the question is, do we care more about having the energies? Because we only have one in hand. We can only play... I mean, we can only do one either way, but I guess we want to get Eldegoss because we can ditch energy to the Ultra Ball in our hand here and get that Manaphy. Let's do that here. This. Now, we already used our Jacq, so we can't do that this turn, but I wanted to see what we would get. Do we... Okay, let's ditch a Path of the Peak, because they're obviously not messing with him right now. And hope Manaphy is not in our deck. Manaphy's in our prize cards. I should have seen that. Okay. Well, in that case, we're going to grab the Cherrim. Them having 2 with free retreat cost is making our decision making a little more difficult here. Hey, congrats, Tatas, on beating the new Charizard deck. There. Do exactly 200 damage. Now, they do have a way to cheese 1 energy into play with this Flaffy. So the Pawmot's probably going to hit us, and I bet we get the Manaphy right here. No, we didn't. Okay, well, it could be worse then. We could have gotten the Manaphy. Now, if they want to be using this energy to take out our bench here, these are baby Pokemon that are worth 1 prize card each. So, like, okay. Notably, also, Flaffy can only put them on the bench. So, by them putting this up front here, they have to find some other way to get an energy on it. In theory, they could Zap Kick us. But if that's all they do, we're probably going to take this thing out. Frick again, you love to see it. It is a scary deck to fight. You're not wrong, Tatas. You're not wrong. Hey, alright, we win. Woo! It's not about winning, but we won. You know what? Feels pretty great. Ha! 20 damage, that's all that mattered. Alright, we're gonna remember that coin this time. Just a second. First, we got some loot! Alright, let's get that coin before I forget again. Because I feel myself forgetting. You said you want to see the Pikachu coins, huh? Alright, so we've got, scrolling through here, got Derpy Pikachu, we've got Snowman Pikachu, got Celebrations, Premium Celebrations, and that's it for Pikachu coins. So which of those would you like? If that's what you want. One of these 4. Oh, that is brutal. The first one, you want the Derpy Pikachu? Alright. Alright. Now we're collecting our stuff. Oh boy, a fishing rod. What's up, Fane? How's it going, my friend? Credits and credits. And a pack of stuff. Oh, look at the card we got. It's so cute. It's so cute. Oh. And that same pack had a Gardevoir EX. That was a good pack. Alright, alright. Alright, back to it. Juicy Banana 14 wants to battle. I guess there's technically a Pikachu on this coin too, Tatas. I misspoke. Pretty well. Okay. Now again, we got our path to the peak second, so hopefully they don't mess with us too hard here. Okay. This is concerning. They're probably with this plus the Eternatus sleeves, I would bet. No, they can't be an Eternatus deck. They have Radiant Hawlucha. Never mind. Okay. Go ahead and put that right there. Yep. This is not the best starting hand we've ever had. So yeah, notable. Okay, let's get our Cherubi and our Gossifleur. And really hope we rip a Jacq. Let's also put that Hawlucha to sleep. I did switch up which Toedscool this deck was playing with. The original deck that was submitted by Two Step had the fighting Toedscool. That energy one. I like this one more because it's in our colors and we can put things to sleep on the first turn. Now, it obviously didn't matter. Wow, okay, what did they get to do with that? Okay. Okay, sure. Well, feels like we have, kind of peaked here. Let's see. Let's see. Sleep, little Hawlucha. Sleep, little Hawlucha. Well, that's not good for us. Okay. Put the Silene, or putting the Silene back in would be hilarious. They're just cycling that Fog Crystal. You got it, opponent. Deck, may I please have... You know what? We'll take it. Take it. We need to grab a... Oh, this feels so bad to do. I guess we do that. We need our Toedscruel. See, and Manaphy does not stop this Klara XV. That's one of the reasons I kind of don't really enjoy the Manaphy as much as some other people do. It stops exactly damage, which it stops Greninja. That's like it, right? I guess that's not it. But still. Feels like not a lot gets stopped. They have put the Fog Crystal back and ripped a Fog Crystal every single time. Okay. Okay. Are we dead? I feel like we're a little dead. Uh-huh. Ha. That prevents the other damage. Nah, 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 nah. Did we waste our turn, opponent? Did we? I would also like to fight this Mewtwo, actually. Thank you. Reason I want to fight the Mewtwo is this takes 2 energy to retreat, and this one takes 1, so they can't retreat this without a switch. We're just gonna keep wailing on it, get us another turn. Okay, there's their one energy. I'm assuming they're putting it on Mewtwo, but I could be wrong. It's not a hard shot to call, but darn. Okay. Ha! Ha! How many Silines are in your deck? I realize it's just a luck thing, but dang. Okay, that's a really good draw because that's the one they hit. Now, it's still pretty close to getting hit, but we get to use it and get the energy and hit Mewtwo harder here. So that is exciting. We're going to put this one on Cherubi because this one can't be damaged by their Calyrex. Okay. Ooh, Surfetched. Okay. Y'all, I'm really bad at the math here, but I think Toedscruel might be bugged. Why did we just do 160? We should have done 120. It's got one benched Pokemon with energy on it, so that should be 80 plus 40, right? Should be 120. How am I missing this here? Okay, are they gonna pull the Cherubi out front now? I could see that. It's not a bad play. They're gonna pull the Manaphy out front. Why the Manaphy? Okay, so they got rid of the Eldegoss. Okay. Don't really want to play the Cleffa out into that. I'm sure you understand. Actually, what we want to do here, because we have 2 energy, right, so we're going to play the Cleffa. We're going to use this Level Ball to go get a Cherrim, because we have 2 energy. Ha ha ha. Yay, I got a Surfetched. Okay, and then we're going to Spring Bloom on one onto each of these. It's 200. Well, that's not enough to kill it, but it is enough that, like, it can take 2 things, but if that's all they do, then we're fine. That is not all they do. Brutal. Ripping a professor's research. Now, that might have been their prize card, but either way. They just a Calyrex deck? It might just be a Calyrex deck, y'all. Like that is the case. Okay. Now, they don't get to use Underworld Door, so this was a mistake by the opponent. Because we're still going to knock this out, and they don't have... Unless they can't play a boss's orders. I guess, in theory, they could have a switch, or like an escape rope, but this won't knock out Toedscruel, and we will knock this out in response. So... Opponent messed up. Yay. Ooh, yay. Actually, let's see here. So it would just be Gossifleur and Eldegoss, but I think we still want to do that. Let's grab those 2. Okay. Let's take this thing out. Now we get 3 prize cards, which means we only have to knock 1 more thing out, and they have a weak little Hawlucha on the bench. Now, I doubt they're going to play that one out, and we don't have another boss's orders in this deck, but it might happen. And now we have this energy, so they can't... In theory, if they have a double colorless energy, which they don't, and they can't use Calyrex VMAX here because they can't Underworld Door because of Path to the Peak. Path to the Peak's really, 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 really good. Use Path to the Peak. That will not do it, my friend. This deck's pretty solid, y'all. If you can keep from hemorrhaging too much at the beginning, this deck is really solid. That there, we're gonna do that. Going to Cotton Lift here. Energy. The other thing that's really nice about this combo is that this thins our deck pretty well. So we don't have to worry about drawing energy as much, because we're getting the energies without using our draw step to do it. And then sure, you can have a second one. And then we hit it for the big 280. 280 is the most that Toedscruel can do. But, kinda have to do what you can, yo. Yay, we win. Woo! That felt pretty clean. That felt pretty solid here. Opponent obviously stumbled pretty hard at the beginning too, but they had a better chance of getting unstuck than we did. And we did a lot more damage than they did. Us stopping that Calyrex VMAX from getting 2 draw cards and cheat energy out was a big part of that. Big part. My stuff! More crystals, good. We need more Exodias. Good. Gonna have so many Exodias, y'all. Anytime it's like, no, this is a card you have to buy with crystals. Like, well, now I want it even more. Me. Let's try going first and see how that feels. We might regret this. If we don't have a VIP pass, we're gonna regret this. But let's see. Oh no, I regret things. Well, never mind. This isn't our starting hand. Opponent. Opponent. Buddy. Hey, buddy. Yep. Yep. Had to take 2 mulligans. Oh no, that had VIP passes though. And this one doesn't. Brutal. Also doesn't have, Now we're going first so we can just play these out. This doesn't have any energy. That's bad. We couldn't attack this turn anyways, but we still want to have the energy. That was my last hope to draw a, Can't attack this turn, but having a switch means we should probably grab a Cleffa here. Having a Cleffa means we should probably try to be going second, not first. So these are notable things, but we do get to play that before they get to use Tandem Unit, which is... okay. And let's see here. Odds of them being able to attack us this turn... they're enough that we won't switch out yet. We'll wait and switch next turn. While we wait for our opponent to decide what they want to do with their life, how's everybody doing? Everybody having a good time? Hope you all having a good time. Mondays, right? It was a good weekend for me, but it wasn't the most restful weekend for me. So, hitting it back at the job. It's just like, cool, I'm here. I'm ready. Everybody, let's go. Oh, our opponent is not here. That is excellent news for us, who is here. So we're going to switch the Cleffa in. I'm going to put this there. Let's use this Pokégear now and see what we hit. Nothing. Okay, I'm glad we did that. We're also going to play this Toedscool out, or Toedscruel, because Cleffa's going to draw 7 cards. Beat Professor Cleffa. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not great, not bad. The fact that we have the Eldegoss but not the Gossifleur out already is, again, we really, really want to have VIP passes first turn. Like, we need those. Oh, I think our opponent's actually gone. Well, we're going to pat ourselves on the back because Cleffa pulled us out a win here, y'all. All by itself. At this, and then look at Cleffa and see the beautiful stars. Oh, that's a level ball behind Cleffa. I don't know what causes that visual bug, but it is fun. It is fun. Makes the Cleffa look like it's standing behind like some clear sunrise. Yeah, that's a good question, Tatas. They're actually here because they haven't gotten DC'd yet. Maybe they're just really, really mad about the Path to the Peak. That would make me happy. We're not going to play another one out because we really want to share him there. So let's just hit this for 80. Okay, so 80 is correct, right? There's no bench Pokemon with extra energy, so 80 is correct. I wonder if they're mad because of the Path of the Peak. It just stops so many things. I am playing the deck. This is, let's see, you submitted... Yeah, Cherry, we're actually going to be playing a version of the one you submitted next. We're going to play the... I did not put Decidueye together with Palafin, and after trying your deck, that's a solid strat. I made some changes, right, to make it more like the way I like to play, but that's a solid strat. Solid strat. This one that I'm playing right now, or the changes I made? Because I can definitely do either or both. Oh, we won. Classic. The one I'm playing right now? Sure. Yeah, let me do that right now real quick for you. Client should be struggling, y'all. Cleffa doesn't have retreat cost. It is so precious. It is so precious. There you go, buddy. Cleffa is our card draw. The deck originally, I believe as Two-Step had it submitted, it had Greninja in it to be the card draw, but Greninja means we can't play with Path to the Peak, and Path to the Peak is so good right now that I recommend playing Path to the Peak if you can. Obviously, we are taking away Toedscruel's ability when we do Path to the Peak, but Toedscruel doesn't really need its ability. And I would much rather take away Charizard's ability and Arceus's ability and all that. Exactly. We took out Artisan. Exactly. There was one other, I believe, they had a couple different stadiums. Well, rip. Ha! I mean, opponent mulliganing? Okay. Okay, so they're a Shine Pow deck. Do we have a Path to Peak in hand? We do not. We need to hope we rip one of those pretty soon. They're not a Shine Pow deck. They're a Palkia Charizard deck. We still want that Path to the Peak pretty fast. You see a Charmander, you start to panic a little bit these days. But... and they didn't even... Okay, that's a great draw. Thank you, Arven. Welcome to the party. To everybody. Okay, we're gonna do those two. Right, right... Doesn't really matter. We're going to get the other one in just a second anyways. Level Ball here for a... Not a Cherrim, for a Gossifleur. Use a Level Ball here. Or, I guess another Toedscool. Because we have this Toedscruel in hand, we kind of want to. Just to be as safe as possible here. That is one thing I have problems for this deck is getting card draws. Yeah, exactly. And Cleffa gets you over that first, like, tough spot, you know, because there is that first difficult spot where you really want more cards. So we're going to get to draw 4 here, and hopefully we hit a Path to the Peak. I need to talk faster. Comes the rare candy. Here comes the Charizard. Ah, crap. Well, GG, we tried. We didn't have the energy. We might be able... I mean, we are super effective against it if we can get a Toedscruel down. We just have to feed them... Okay. Oh, yeah, that's fine. You can have that one, opponent. I was going to feed you one anyways. So now we're going to put Cleffa back out. Eating them. Do I have Groddle? I don't have Groddle in this deck. I don't think you need it. We put Jacq in instead. I think Jacq covers a lot of what you want here. Okay, we're going to Klara here to get that back, because I want that back. And they don't have anything for us to boss as orders. Let's go ahead and evolve this one, just so they can't mess with the one that's got energy. They might have another boss's orders, and this way it doesn't die to Charizard. So we have, what, 2, 3, 4, 5? So we could draw 2 cards with Cleffa. Let's do that. Boss's orders is probably not going to be super useful here, so what we're going to do is we're going to ditch these 2 things. And we're going to grab Eldegoss. Or, no we're not, actually. We're going to grab... Yeah, we're going to grab Eldegoss. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to Wiggles. If I hadn't have evolved this first, if I had been smart and actually played the played the Ultra Ball first, we could have gotten Cherrim and gotten the Toedscruel ready. So, that is notable here, but let's just draw 3 cards and see what we get. There's the Path to the Peak. A little bit late, but not the end of the world. Again, we're about to have a pretty heavy advantage here. We need to use this Ultra Ball. Okay, what are they after? Fine. Fine, it's not gonna kill it. Okay, so they're all in right now. So let's see here. That's a really good draw. So we're going to play this out first. We're going to play this energy here because we need to play that one there. We're going to use the Ultra Ball. We're going to ditch a switch and one of these. I grab a Cherrim. This game is over. We win. Opponent thinks they win. We won. Because what we're going to do is use Cotton Lift to draw 2 energies. We now have 4 in our hand. We're going to put 1 on each of our Pokemon. This is nasty, y'all. This is nasty. And then you know what else we're gonna do? Because we can. Let's play it out. Goodbye, Charizard. Oh, this combo is really good. That was really solid. Oh, I didn't catch it. No! I wasn't paying attention. I was winning. Nice Charizard, nerd. I'm sorry, is your Charizard weak to grass type? Oh. And that's what happens if you put all of your eggs in one basket, and then the basket breaks. That was clean. Like, okay, all ripping on the opponent and joking aside, that felt really clean. This deck's way more resilient than I was giving it credit for. Like, whatever angle they try to beat this deck on, it's usually winning on the other, like, 2 or 3 angles that it plays, so. I am also learning, for when we play this deck, you are not going to beat them by taking out the Cherrims and the Cherubis and the Gossifleurs and the Eldegoss. They don't really care. You beat them by taking out the Toadschools. If they can't get a Toedscruel down, their deck is weak. So, keep that in mind. You're scared of Charizard EX at 151? That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so Cleffa's good. Having 5 energy is not, because we can't play those out. We're not playing with Ionos or Professor's Researches or any way to shuffle cards back into our deck either. So we have to hope we hit an Arven here. And if we don't, this game's probably over. Yeah, this is a rather uncommon hand here. Okay, Zoroark is an interesting... Oh, thank you, opponent. I appreciate you. I will also be using your Artazon. That's just another Zora. Oh. What are they putting in the bin? That's what matters. So Armorogue and Glamora. Let's do, maybe not get prize cards and a poison, and this lets them shuffle energy around. Okay, there's the Zoroark. They can't play it this turn. They can play it next turn, and they played 2, so we can't knock it out. We weren't gonna knock it out anyways, but we definitely can't. They ditched a professor's research. Now, I guess, to be fair, they want to keep what they have in their hand, but that's wild to me. They must already have one. And we got the Arven organically here. Okay, okay. So let's do this. First thing we're going to grab is a Cherubi. We have so many energy in our hand. We're not going to prioritize grabbing Eldegoss here. Okay, so let's grab Toedscool. We are going to get one. I mean, no reason to not get one. Card advantage, y'all. We're doing this in case we whiff. We didn't. We actually got a pretty solid one here. They might be playing with Iono, so might regret this, but we're going to draw cards anyways. So let's draw some cards. Woo! Woo! Not the end of the world. What we're going to do, if they don't mess with our hand at all, is we're going to use Jacq to grab Toedscruel and Cherrim, and we're going to load everything up, retreat this, and hit them with the Toedscruel. It's a big ol' if, though. Big ol' if. Okay. The decorator needed more energy. Who told it that, Tatas? I didn't need... I was fine. Okay, which one do they go for? So they went with this one. Fine. Luminous energy, because it needs that. They did have another professor's research in hand. That makes more sense. Okay, so they're playing a toolbox. Zoroark is a toolbox card. You just get whatever you need for the situation. Hey, sure. Love to see it. Again, this doesn't bother us at all. Okay, and it's our turn. Sweet. This first. Instead, we're going to grab Cherrim and Toedscruel. There, put one there, put one there, put one there. Be fine. Were that this was an escape rope right now. Shame. Shame. We could play one more out, but I don't think we should. I think we should hold on to that. Because we don't have the Eldegoss yet, so. The first prize card goes to Wiggles. Hey, look at Battle VIP. Now, they're going to poison us, and we're going to switch, and then retreat. So, I'm scared. Again, have a Pokemon in your team that has no retreat cost. You will not regret it. Double Turbo. Now, they are going to put 6 damage on our Toedscruel, but that's it. And we might not get a prize card, but whatever. We're going to take care of this thing. Okay, so now we switch to Cleffa. Do a free retreat. Get that back up there. Still not going to play our energy out. There's no reason to. Let's just take this out. Now, we might not get a prize card, but whatever. I think we can handle a Bidoof. No. No. Anyways. This is a really clean combo. I gotta say. Well, opponent, I didn't get a prize card. Alright, your turn. Oh no. Is it about to evolve into a Bibarel? This would also be way more threatening if... Oh, you are a monster. I hope it's tail. Wait, it does 10 damage. Yeah, even it doesn't do anything, and then it would only do 10 damage because they have a double colorless on it. Opponent. Right.
You're a monster.
It certainly tried to be, and now the Bidoof gets punished for your insolence. Cleffa. Fine, I'll not let them hurt you. It wouldn't have killed it anyways. Part of me wants to make a Zoroark deck, part of me thinks that would probably end up like that. Woo! Level up! We continue grinding towards the top of the Battle Pass, not the leaderboard. Battle Pass gamers. Oh, put it in the pile. It was an attempt. Thank you, Fane, I appreciate it. I cannot take all the credit. This was This was inspired by a deck that Matt Two Step put in Discord. Get anything good? Yeah, we got some stuff. All right, let's go. Let's go. Back in there. I'm out of soda. Thought I was out of soda, and then I got a mouthful of soda, unexpectedly. Only special people put a drink bottle to their mouth and then don't expect to have beverage come out. I even was like, oh, there's nothing in here, might as well. Hey, Bristleback, that's a Dota reference. After you, opponent. And these games, we haven't been having the best start. Right, like, this has been fine. It's just not as good as it could be. Right, like, right now, we don't have a VIP pass. We don't have an Arven. We don't have a Pokégear. We don't have a way to get a VIP pass, and we're still doing alright. That's an important metric. How good are you, how resilient are you to not having the perfect start? If your deck can't win with a perfect start, you need to reevaluate your deck. If your deck can win without a perfect start, it's starting to get into good deck territory, you know what I mean? Wooloo sleeves. That's a Manaphy with a fire energy on it. Oh, well, I'm out of soda, so cheers, Fame! Joint this. Oh, that is a typo. Whoops. Okay, so the Cleffa's a good rip. The Cleffa's a very good rip, actually, because we're gonna actually retreat this. It sucks to diss an energy like this, but we're playing with Klara's, and we're playing with Gossifleur, so we can get the energy that we need. We really want to draw some cards right now. Oh, we did want to draw those cards. A Level Ball, more energy, an Ultra Ball. Things. I just listed the cards we drew. Content. Woo! You know, the word undefeated gets thrown around a lot these days. Nah, I don't really like ranked that much, Fane. I don't. Okay, allow me to rephrase that. I don't like how I am when I play ranked. When I start playing competitively, games like get less fun for me. So I tend to play worse things in an unranked setting, so I don't feel like I'm like curb stomping noobs with like high tier stuff, and I get to play for fun, if that makes sense. Thanks for fixing that, Tatas. I appreciate you. This deck could probably play ranked, but then again, so could every Charizard deck that we played against, except for that one guy who got curb stomped. Boom. Oh, you got it, Darkness. What's up, by the way? Darkness over there seeing how many people, like, could I win a giveaway right now? I can win a giveaway right now. That was a really good starting hit, except for not having a basic Pokemon. Sad. Okay, so this is also a pretty solid hand. Hey, look, it's the Charizard deck. Okay, they're playing with Ionos. We gotta keep that in mind. However, this is pretty good. We're going second, right? Okay, it is the Charizard deck. Darkness, you changed the color of your name. Sure hope we're going second. Yay, we're going second. This looks oddly familiar. You want to know something surprising? My butt fell asleep. That's not a surprise. But it's a surprise that I told y'all. Sorry. Okay, opponent's just gonna pass the turn, not do anything. That's great for us. That's great for us. Let's Arven it up. You get our VIP pass on here. Now we're gonna get a Gossifleur and a Toedscruel. Toedscool. And we're really gonna hope this hits a Jacq. Let's put that there. The conversations. Hey, you're welcome. Let's actually use this now, because if it doesn't hit the Jacq, I think we're gonna hold off on this. I don't think we take either of those, which seems kind of weird, but Arven's only one card. We don't really need it right now. I guess a Level Ball would have been nice, but I'd rather draw more with Cleffa here. Okay, so what we drew with Cleffa is the Gossifleur, or the Eldegoss, to go with the Cherrim. Now all we need is a Toedscruel. Now we really need a Toedscruel, so keep that in mind, but opponent's not doing anything. Artazon. Okay. I would love a Path to the Peak deck. I would love a Path to the Peak. Right now. Please. How dare you? How dare you? Would also accept... Wait, we can take... Ha 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 ha, opponent messed up. Okay, if y'all want to see how opponent messed up, pay attention. So, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna play these all out like we are planning on doing. And let's grab Eldegoss. Okay, so what opponent did is they put their Charmander with all of their eggs in that basket on the front here. And they need that to evolve. They shouldn't have switched this out because, I mean, they didn't know we were going to do this, but we're going to power up this Cherrim, just the Cherrim, because it can do 70 damage. I say just the Cherrim. We will also put an energy somewhere else, but for the most part, it's just the Cherrim. Let's grab... yeah, why not? Let's grab another one. Cleffa yet lives. And now we get to do 70 damage. Bye-bye, Charmander. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Thanks for the prize card, opponent. Oh! Oh! It's my birthday!
Wonderful.
That was pretty good, right? I'm proud of that one. That was pretty good. It's rare to get to use Cherrim as an attack. If they don't play anything else, we get to do it again and win. There's nothing for Klara to do in the... Okay, they're gonna do this, then. Get another Charmander. Hey, opponent, you should do it again. I mean, we're gonna do this now, so... Awkward. Right now they're thinking, it's okay that I don't have that much energy. I can use Charizard to do that. And we got the Arven. Okay, alright. Everything's coming up wiggles here. Oh. Or... Okay. For the record, I think... So we could take out the Charmander. Let's do that, actually. They're more likely to have another Artazon, and I'd rather just take out the Charmander than rely on getting the Charizard. So, we're going to do this anyways. Okay, but we're going to escape rope here, get the Cleffa out, and then we're going to retreat the Cleffa to the Cherrim. Cherrim's going to do it again. Let's do this here. Grab those. Put one there. We're gonna get none of these fully ready to go. We're just gonna kind of spread the love out here. Okay, Seed Bomb. And now they don't have Artizome. Yeah. See, our other option was to use Arven to get an Ultra Ball and just take out the Manaphy, put the Path of the Peak down, and hope that when they evolve the Charizard, they don't have a way to get rid of Path of the Peak. But we're getting through their Charmanders here, and now they also don't have Artizone. Did they? They had the Rare Candy and the Charizard in hand. Called it. Ha! They had another one of those, too. How many Charmanders do they have left? Okay, at least one. Now we're back to really needing... So, yeah. Can I have another Arven, please? Or an Ultra Ball? No? Alright. Just checking. Take out the Manaphy. Do we draw cards with Cleffa? I feel like we draw cards with Cleffa here. So let's use a switch so we can save our energy. Or say, use a card out of our hand. Let's put another energy on one of these Toadschools. Guess we still want to get... Yeah, we can still get two, because we have the Cherrim, so we can get our energy, thin our deck out, things like that. This does give them a chance. Like, this gives them a window here. We're not going to use this anymore, so let's use it and fail to find. Okay, draw 5 cards. Hopefully this doesn't suck. Toedscool. Toedscruel? Nope, but we got an Ultra Ball, so it's this next best thing. We also got a Pokégear, maybe a Jacq. We can get a whole slew of Toedscruels. Now, their deck is kind of the downside of the Charizard deck, right? They're playing with a bunch of things that are not fire. Charizard's about to come down, though. However, we are really far ahead. Here comes the Charizard. Play the Rare Candy, right? Tell me I'm wrong here, opponent. They tell me I'm wrong here, we're going to try and get a boss's orders with this Pokégear and do it ourselves. Told me I'm wrong. All right. Ha! 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 Sometimes, chat, sometimes it just works out, right? We don't need these. Sometimes it just works out. Okay, so let's use this before I forget. I guess we only need one. Let's just get the one. Put it on Cleffa. Oh no, it has a free retreat cost. I've made a terrible mistake. Bop the Pidgey. Give him a no, we're gonna get this Charmander because they're going all in again, and this is their 3rd Charmander, so they're probably almost out. Rush. Got him. Like, what's up, Video Game House, by the way? Yeah, they were tired of us slapping their Charmanders around. What an interesting number for damage dealt. Can we get a shout out for Video Game House, Tatas, my friend? I would appreciate that. Alright, let's do the giveaway, then we're going to do one more giveaway. Cherry, you win the giveaway. Congratulations, my friend. One second, y'all. Appreciate that, Tatas. Alright, and another giveaway is up. So this is the last one for this deck. We're going to give it one more try. I think we're undefeated with this deck, which, again, that doesn't really matter. How we play, how the deck feels, these things matter. However, it's a lot more impressive to win every game than to lose every game, right? Like, it's easier to convince yourself your deck's good if you win with it, right? Not just like, no, I know it's good. It sucks, but I know it's good. What's up, boss man? Oh, I like your name, boss man. Mr. Boss Man. No, wait. I want to go second. So, y'all, I was thinking about changing the channel point redeem from say something with a Texas accent to just play a game with the Texas accent on, because I think that would be more entertaining. I could be wrong. I'm wrong about stuff. It's happened. This is a tough one, but because we don't have Cleffa, we're going to start with Toedscool. Okay, so they're a Miss Magius deck. Their opponent is a King Gambit Miss Magius deck. Okay, shenanigans incoming. Boss man. There you go, Tatas. Shenanigans incoming. So we need to try and win this quickly. Cheers, my friend. We don't have... I understand that this card is now designed to go with King Gambit. Somebody tried to do that to us. It didn't work, but they tried. And it instilled a little bit of fear. Okay. Well, that's actually a pretty solid draw here. And it would have been a good reason to not start with Toedscool. If I had started with Gossifleur, I could retreat this and play the Cleffa and use the Cleffa. Notable Wiggles messed up. Okay, well, not the end of the world. Let's level ball here for a Cherubi, I suppose. Now, if they evolve it, it doesn't matter. But maybe it'll stay asleep, and maybe they won't evolve it. I have yet to keep anything asleep. We've been winning a lot, but I'm going to just rage a little bit. These coin flips. Deck. They're nice. They're nice. That's not it. Another punch. No, don't confuse me. That'll leave me confused. Ha! I'm fine. What confusion? I am not confused. Okay, Pokégear's a day late and a dollar short, and there's the Arven. Now, there's the Jacq. Now, Jacq is an excellent pull here. Because Jacq is going to get us a Cherrim and an Eldegoss. And that means... I mean, again, we might just lose because of this punch thing here. But we might not. Who knows? We're going to put this one here. We're going to use this here. To Spring Bloom. Spring Bloom. Power it up. Slap it down. Knock it around a little bit. Pop. You open the box and get punched in the face for 40 damage. It's rude. It's uncalled for. And there might be a King Gambit in our future. Might not. Yay! I'm glad to hear that, babe. Maybe taking the tire off and putting it back on was all that was needed. Okay. Now, if they get exactly a rare candy, a King Gambit, and a Steel Energy... Okay. That's alright. It happens. Okay. They're also going to be messing with the little damage counters that way. Opponent, this is aggressive and rude and uncalled for and all of those things. Squab it. I like it. I squab it. I want some more of... I'm so sorry. Y'all, I'm so sorry. Luminous. Oh no. If this is also a rare candy and a King Gambit, we're just gonna, like, tip the hat to the opponent and probably bow out because that would have been incredible. It's not. The hesitation was, like, killing me a little bit there. Everything's fine. Now, the good news here is they're through 3 of their, punchy fists. Hopefully no more. Okay, we want to leave a spot open on our bench here for another Toedscool, because this Toedscruel might very well die, and we want to have a backup plan. Are you going to triple cut me? Gonna flip some coins? Ow, the spoons, they hurt. Ah, my Eldegoss. And we're gonna take that power away from our opponent, because they need to not be doing that. Not necessary. It's rude. Ha! Aw. Aw. Uncalled for. Okay, so we play that there. We are going to get a Cleffa down. We really want to have a Cleffa down. Let's get some energies. Really wish we had a way to get a Toedscool right now. We don't, and that's fine. But I do wish. I wish. Y'all, I wish. Okay, then we're gonna slap it. Do we want to play this other energy? Probably not. Rush! Rush! I have this mental picture whenever I use that attack of Toedscruel with the tentacles, with just like all the little Pokemon just smacking people with like Eldegosses and stuff. Big kaiju energy, you know what I mean? God, that's a good draw. Aw, Ralts. That's the 4th Vengeful Punch, right? That is all of them. Okay. Squavit without Radiant Venusaur feels really bad to me. I'm sure our opponent's cooking with something here, but it always just feels like, okay, so you're just going to keep hoping for that one card. That one card that's going to do it. And in this case, they're hoping for a Bibarel, because that is their strat there. So let's use this, because we want to have the cards in our hand. And out of our deck. We're going to use this and take out that Bidoof, because that is their way back into this game. They want to Bidoof us up here, and we're not going to let them. Rush it! You gotta protect the passer. Ref, that's a penalty. They rushed. It's not a penalty to rush, but... Okay, okay. Yeah, you're just flexing that we still don't have another Toedscool, huh? Huh? Thanks, Jacq. Rude. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you hoping for a Bibarel? I really hope they just drew it right now. Okay, now we don't have any switches or anything, so if we get confuddled here, that's going to be annoying. Notable. With all of these extra... Oh, never mind. They gave up. Woo! Alright, let's do the deck tech, or the wrap-up, and then we will do the giveaway and move on. And again, for those of you just joining us, this is not my... I did not come up with this idea. This was a deck that had been submitted in the Discord, exclamation point Discord, and I tweaked it a little bit. The deck that was submitted had this kind of core idea, and then, you know, didn't really play like the way I like to play my decks, so... but yeah, so final thoughts here. This is really good, and a lot better than I thought it was going to be. There's so many axes that they need to address, and so many, like, problems that trying to play Whack-A-Mole for most opponents is going to be really difficult, right? Think of this deck kind of like a combo deck. What you want is to have a Cherrim, an Eldegoss, and a Toedscruel. If you can get those 3 combo pieces together, which we did pretty good at doing that every game, or at least the ones we needed, you just get to explode with all this damage and really hard to answer stuff. So yeah, ultimately would play again. The Cleffa is a great addition. There was one in the original deck that was submitted. I'm glad we put a second one in there. Really solid. But yeah, and Level Ball. Any deck that you could play Level Ball, which this one, you know, you can because all of your combo pieces except for this exact one get hit by Level Ball. That's gnarly. What's going on, Dronoff? Alright, so yeah, would play again. We'll play again.